Now?
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm VOC Azak. This is my loadout video. I'm VOC Snake Player. I primarily play up in... What?
Don't you dare fuck up me like.
Well, yeah. Okay. I'm VOC Snake Player. I play up front more. I use Tokyo Mirror 5.1 Gold Match, High Kappa, and I upgraded it with a LA Kappa Customs Poison DF1 slide. I find that this slide has worked the best out of all the slides I've tried, and mostly it looks really nice as well. Inside, I focus mostly on my recoil system. That's how my gun is so snappy and how it shoots fast. I use a 140% AIP spring, and I cut it to 125. I also use Cal buffers and a Cal T1 guide rod, because I find this helps my recoil a lot more, and it helps short stroke the slide. My blowback unit and also stock, because I find that stock parts, they're more consistent than upgraded parts. In my lower, I use a Cal Rainbow Hammer because it looks really nice and it goes along with my theme. I use a 9-bolt Nova trigger. I also upgraded the leaf spring. My trigger pull is much lighter. I find that not adjusting the travel on the trigger helps let me focus on my own skill and discipline so I could practice myself and shoot faster and when not to shoot as well. I use a simple black magwell just for my reloads and the fact that it helps me cut my grip a bit more. And that's about it. When I started playing SpeedQB, I started using green gas more because I couldn't afford HPA. That's why I'm more confident with green gas. When I started using HPA, I felt that my firepower increased a lot, but I wasn't as fast and nimble as I was using green gas. I found that I was much more consistent, but green gas wasn't that bad compared to what others made it seem. I love using 9-bolt gaskets because they make my shots much stronger and straighter, and I feel like it increases the gas efficiency as well. I use a primary airsoft adapter because I find that it's the most reliable adapter out of all the other ones. It hasn't broken on me yet, and I bought it like around a year ago. That's a lie. I've used it and I've put it through a lot of hell, or a lot of damage as well, but it just stayed intact. Before I was using this dye mask, I was using an FMA mask that I bought at Sheer Combat Gear. It's really cheap and it worked before, but the only problem was it was foggy and it wasn't that clear. So when I was gifted this dye mask, I was really grateful and felt like my gameplay felt much more clear and fast. I use a GoPro because I like having footage of myself, like rewatching it and making videos for everyone to enjoy. And I find it's really helpful because in tournaments, it helps me with controversial situations. It's like a safety net. It's like evidence. I can use it to make sure I know I wasn't hit or to make sure I know I hit someone. Actually, I don't really have much of a story, but any knee pads would work usually. My dad gave me these when I asked for knee pads. I said I was gonna go buy them, but he's really a cheapskate, so he gifted these to me and they've just worked ever since. Any knee pads should work as long as they cover your knees and they're comfortable and they fit, obviously. I use this bag that fits my 68 CI tank. It's a carbon fiber tank with a Wolverine Storm regulator that you can buy from Chimera Airsoft in Hong Kong.
Chimera. Do it again.
Damn. This is a Wolverine Storm regulator, which you can buy from Chimera Airsoft in Hong Kong. I said Chimera. Chimera. Wait. Is it? Chimera. Chimera Airsoft in Hong Kong.
You can't speak Cantonese nor English.
No, I said it. I think when I'm playing with friends, in casual games when I'm playing with friends and I'm just trying to have a good time, this is the rifle I use. It's a SSG-1 from G&G and it has a gate tine inside. I use EPM-1 mags for everything because I find it works the best. It holds 250 rounds and it's never failed me. You can throw them, you can bash them, they don't break. I also only use Ace-Tech tracers because I find they're the brightest and they don't break the most as well. This is our new jersey from VOC. Shout out to Deacon for designing and making the jersey. Kavira is our sponsor, as shown on the elbow. I'm not held hostage right now. It's a New Jersey from Belgium. So about my trousers, before I played Airsoft or SpeedQB, I actually used to play a lot of Ultimate Frisbee in Hong Kong. So when I slid with short trousers, because you would use short trousers to play on the field, right? So when I slid with short trousers, I would always graze my legs and like have them really bloody and mushed up. So I started using long trousers for airsoft. I use black sweats because I find it helps with the covers because they're black as well. And that's about the only reason. This is my loadout as a snake player for VOC. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
Say something.
Oh. So, see ya. Bye.
Okay.
What? Again?